Hi, welcome to Draw Tip Tuesday. My name is Koosje Koenen and I love drawing, and that's why I'm here on this channel, sharing the love of drawing and hoping to give you a little push towards your creative habit so you can be a little bit of a happier person every day because you make time to draw. And that's really important, to make time for what you love. So right now, make a little bit of time and maybe you can draw with me, because today we are going to pick up a subject that is just right in front of you or next to you or close to you at least. We are going to actually sort of make a self-portrait without drawing our faces. We are going to draw what's in our bag, because you can learn a lot about someone by looking at what is in their bag. So this could actually be a really fun drawing series of drawings, and you ask your friends to show what's in their bag and you draw those things. So you will have like bag portraits of your friends. I think it's actually a really fun idea, but let's first start with our own bag. And what if you don't have a bag? You don't carry a bag with you. Well, maybe you'll have a backpack that has some stuff in there that's like regular. If you don't have any of that, then I think you should check your coat pockets or your pockets of your pants. And even if you don't find anything that's like suitable, although everything is suitable for drawing, then grab your pencil bag or anything else that is something that you use on a regular, maybe even daily basis. I think you get the idea. Let's go and draw. I'm using a Lamy Safari fountain pen, nib size B, which stands for bold. It's filled with black carbon ink from the brand Platinum. This is a water-resistant ink which is suitable for fountain pens, because not all water-resistant inks are. So I can combine my line with watercolor paint. I put my things from my bag in front of me and I just pick one of the items, my phone. It's crazy how attached I am to my phone, like so many other people. I never go anywhere anymore without it. So yes, it's a standard item in my bag. I'm outlining its shape, then add some detail, but basically it's just a dark glass screen in a case. So that wasn't too hard. I'm adding a drop shadow so the phone isn't floating on the paper but looks like it's on a surface. Next is my tiny sketchbook. I always have it with me, along with a few colored pencil stubs. For when I don't have much room in my purse, for example, or in case I run into an emergency drawing opportunity. You never know. And on many occasions, I've been very glad to have had this one with me. I love using it on public transport for quickly drawing people unnoticed. I decide not to draw the colored pencils in their baggie, just the book and the tiny blue and red pencil that's strapped to it. I'm enjoying this. It's interesting to draw things that are so familiar that you hardly even think about them. Next is my wallet. And I'm trying to decide where I can fit it on the page. On the right? No, I'll fill the gap between the phone and the tiny sketchbook. The wallet holds my bank cards, museum admission cards, that kind of stuff. It's super compact and I love the yellow color, so I really want to add color once I've filled the page. While I'm adding the drop shadow, I realize I forgot the drop shadow for the previous item, so I'm adding it right away. I'm arranging my keychain so that the keys are in a position that I like, and I can fit them in the right-hand corner of the page. Although quickly enough I realize that I will run off the page. But maybe that could actually be a good thing. Perhaps I'll draw the next item also partly spilling off the page. Sometimes when you're making mistakes, they turn out to be insights. Because yeah, why would you force yourself to fit everything neatly on the page? It might actually look more interesting if they aren't. Last item, a packet of paper tissues, because it's still kind of chilly out and I need something for my cold nose, so I always have tissues with me. I don't have to draw the whole thing to describe the item, And drawing just part of it speeds up the process too. And now that I've discovered how fun it looks when things spill off the page, I am adding a few colored pencils after all, without their plastic baggie, so I can divide them around the page and fill white space with them. I'll fill more of the white space by writing what is what, pointing it out with small arrows. And now that I've done that, I do also want to add a title to this page, which I'll do sideways. And of course, I smudged some of the ink that was still wet. But I never really worry about these things. Let's not be too precious about our sketchbooks. It's just paper. Now I'm grabbing my watercolors to add some color to this page. It's a bit like having some fun with a coloring page, which you just made yourself. You see, there is always something to draw. Especially the mundane things. They are part of your life. You don't need some grand concept or meaningful subject to enjoy filling a sketchbook page. Everything is interesting as soon as you start drawing it. And you are drawing life. How cool is that? I have a very deep belief that life is better when you draw it. That's why I gave my book that title. The book is all about that. The act of drawing, allowing yourself time to be in the moment, to capture memories and to capture the things around you, so you fill your sketchbook with stories about you. I love this kind of exercise, especially on days where I'm like, I'm not sure what to draw. I've drawn my feet, I've drawn the room, I don't know. And then there's always something just right in front of you that you can use as your subject. And every time it will turn out different, which is great too, because it just never gets old. So your assignment for this week is to draw the contents of your bag, and maybe it tells a little bit something about you. And if you like it, do another drawing. Maybe you can ask your partner to show their contents of their bags, or a friend, or make something up. You know, you could also just put some stuff together that you have and then imagine someone whose bag contents those would be. So you can go crazy with this idea and you can keep on drawing. I hope you have fun. And this kind of thing, I do it at home, but I also do it when I travel. And speaking of traveling, did you see that bridge I took there? I am going to teach in Paris again. I am so excited about this. It's going to happen in October. It's called Paris Sketchbook. We did it last year and it was so much fun that we want to do it again. So I'll be teaching alongside of Cynthia Morris, Marcus McAllister, and Marty Gregg. And they are star artists, so I'm super happy to be in their band again. I really hope that you will join me. We will fill our pages like we're doing today, but with all sorts of other things too. You will learn to combine words and images, and you will get so many ideas about composition, color, drawing, all kinds of artistic stuff, and you will be an artist in Paris. Who doesn't want that? I'll add the link in the description of this video so you can sign up right away. Tickets are going fast, so don't wait too long. And if you're not going to Paris, then at least go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Maybe you can also join me on Patreon. All the links where you can find me and stuff I do are below this video in the description. And I'll see you next week. Bye.